Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. No, your eyes do not deceive you. Question tonight: can Gladys Corbin ever be redeemed on General Hospital? Now, yeah, it kind of sounds like a silly question when you think about it because she has done some really terrible things, right? Think about all the other characters that have been redeemed for just doing terrible things as well. When you stop and think about it, yes, it was bad, right? But addiction is a very powerful thing. I do think that she did love Sasha. She didn't want her to be killed. She just wanted to sit there and get out of this debt, and it just went too far. So, do you think it's possible that she can actually be redeemed? The question tonight. Now, as always, we do sit there and talk about all the shows. YNR, GH, Days of Our Lives, and Bold and Beautiful. And I don't know why. Every time I sit there and do that roll call, it's like I feel like I'm missing something. But let's do a little roll call, get things started. As you are coming in, make sure that you do hit the like button because it really does actually keep me in the algorithm. That is very important for a YouTuber. Trust me. Spider Quake is in the chat. What's good, Spider Quake? Cherry ice cream's in the chat. What's good, cherry ice cream? Um, Spike Quick said Curry's might not come in because, in 1 minute, okay. Spike Quick says Esme is more redeemable by 100 times, by 1,000 times. Gladys is impossible. It's impossible. That's okay. We're gonna get into this now. As always, gotta sit there and check all these bells and whistles. And by bells and whistles, I mean, well, making sure that the audio is good. Darby's in the chat. What's good, Darby? I feel like I shouldn't be that proud of myself. I'm doing great, Cherry Ice Cream. It's really funny. Every time I sit down and see your name, I'm just like, I should probably get some ice cream at some point. I'm doing great, Cherry Ice Cream. It's really funny. I should get some ice cream at some point. I don't, I think maybe I should get it at like 7-Eleven or something because I'm just like, I don't want to get a big thing of ice cream and then I don't have all of it. And it's just like kind of a waste. So if I get a small one, then I should have probably just got the big one. Black Crick says what she did to Sasha is way worse than what Esme did to Trina. I do not see how that's possible. Darby says Gladys redeemable. Hell no. Yes, I'm thinking about it because I was like, I'm not ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in a hot minute. And I'm just having some ice cream. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna sit there and say. So yeah. Actually started on time tonight. Started on time tonight. I'm only live streaming for like an hour and a half because I do gotta wake up kind of early. If you are a member, I will be posting. So if you're a member, I usually do my member shout outs once a month. This week it's kind of crazy. I'm going to do the member shout out on Thursday though, because I want to make sure that I have all the names and I'm not sit there and redo the video and everything like that. So that video is still going to be going out. It's going to be going out on Thursday. I'll sit there and say Wednesday, but Wednesday I'm gonna actually have another problem. Let's take this off. If you're already watching it, I'll probably sit there and say it's probably throughout the stream again. But Wednesday, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a live stream. I think I'll probably be able to do one, but it's gonna be a little bit later. Like it may start out like maybe a half an hour later or something, give or take. But yeah, so if I do it, it'll be a little bit. What am I looking at my phone for? Yeah, so if I do the live stream on Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit later, but I will definitely let people know. Okay, so yes, I have a lot to sit there and talk about. I'll probably maybe want to repeating myself. It's actually really interesting when if you are on your laptop or whatever and you're rewatching this, you can actually watch the chat live, which I found really interesting because if you are playing this back and you want to see what's going on and what that particular part is about, you can actually always go back to the live stream on the live chat, and it will sit there and let you know. Like if somebody asks me a question and just come out the blue, whatever. So just if you want to keep up with that, that is available. I saw it on my laptop. So Ambassador Sam was good. Was good, Ambassador Sam. Now again, people Smith is saying, can Gladys be redeemed, right? And so, let's play a little devil's advocate, right? And again, it's quite quick. I don't think that's absolutely necessarily true. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people have done some really bad, terrible things, right? This was bad. Let's be honest. What Esme did was a lot worse, okay? It was a lot worse. I mean, she filmed a very intimate moment, revenge Pete, well, not revenge Pete, but like a filmed an intimate moment. She was going to frame somebody for a crime that they didn't commit. And while the stuff with Gladys was, well, let's be honest, it was bad. Um, there's been some people that's done some really, like Nina, literally forced induced labor on Ava and was going to take her baby out of the country, right? I mean, and they're friends now. So is it really that out the realm to sit there and think that Gladys can be redeemed? Gemini was good, Gemini. How are you doing tonight? I hope you had a great day. Um, is it possible? Is it possible that she could be redeemed? Yeah, I don't see why not. Dave is in the chat. Was good, Dave. Autumn says, "Say Albert, both Gladys and Esme are trash human beings. No, they cannot be redeemed." Okay. How you doing tonight, Autumn? Melly Mel's in the chat. My horror goddess. Gemini. Gladys deserve to get. Laura B is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's still fresh with people too, right? So I asked that question. And a lot of people, yeah, you always do. You always do, Mel. It's still fresh for people though. W says, Esme, yes, Gladys. Why? What's the difference? Why? Okay, why is what Gladys is doing worse than what Esme is doing? Why do you sit there and tell me that in the chat? And Janetta is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Oh, as I sat into my my community tab. As we are growing this channel and getting more people in, there's going to be times I may miss your comment. If I do, don't take it personal. Um, like right now we got like 9 people, but later on we may have about 40 or so people in the chat. So I just want people to start to get used to the idea that I may not always catch everyone's comment and to just not take it personal. Gemini says Esme deserves. Is that a bomb? I don't know what that is. But I'm just saying I feel like people are saying that what Gladys is what Gladys did was worse than what Esme did. I'm like, yo, she literally sat there and framed an innocent woman and was gonna sit there and send her to jail. I mean, granted, yes, what they're doing to Sasha is what she did to Sasha is bad, but I'm like, you also sat there and exposed, like you put those two out there. You put Cam and Jocelyn out there and was like on the internet. And everyone's gonna see that. It's never gonna leave the internet, you know? Nikisha is in the chat. Queen Nikisha, they said they could redeem Gladys, but not the way it's been written. Put Gladys under the jail. No, says I love it's not only Gwen Slam and banana ice cream. Yeah, Yeah, I saw it. Nikisha agree Asma is worse than Gladys. Yeah, but Mel, I mean, Leo screwed his only friend over. Autumn says, "Hey Albert, I read spoilers that Michael's going to be the one to uncover that Nina was the SEC snitch, and he's going to stop the wedding. Cause remember, Michael said he got yes, I do remember that." Gemma says Gladys is worse because Brandon was her son. I mean, yeah, but you film two people in a very love-making scene and put it on the internet for the world to see, and that's never going to go down. Okay, their family is going to see that. Their children is going to sit there and see that. I'm sorry, but I know what Gladys is doing is bad, but Esme was still much worse, though. That act alone is much worse than what she's doing to Gladys. Nikisha Esme also had a blank with pencil while manipulating a line down. Well, yeah. Um, Darby says Esme didn't set out someone to be violated and drugged out. Someone who treated her like a second mother. Esme never claimed to be friends with Josh Cam. Um, what's good, Jonathan? And what's good, Makai? Yes, I am still Team Eric Duan. I am still Team Eric. Um, Darby says Esme didn't set up someone to be violated and drugged up. I don't get it. But anyway, like I said, me personally, I feel like what Esme did was way worse than what Gladys is doing. I think with Gladys, it's bad, but it's worse though. Lorby says, "Why do you keep asking Albert?" Yeah, like I said, Mel screwed over her only friend. But yes, and just to answer that question, yes, I'm still Team Eric. Um, I don't think what he's doing is right by the company. Um, but I don't like the way that Regis and that they're treating Eric, being condescending to him and practically pushing him out of his own company. So yeah. Autumn says if I was Josh and she filmed me and boyfriend doing it, I would punch. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like with Esme is worse. Um, it's just worse. In my opinion, it's worse. It is. It is really, 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 really worse. But yeah, just to even go back on the whole team, Eric and what you call it, it's like he doesn't know there's anything wrong with his hand. He doesn't know anything about his health or anything like that. So to him, he's still in that shape that he can still work. Why are you pushing him out so fast for? Like, is that really important to you to just kind of shove him to the side? Like, Lashanta's in the chat with you, Lashanta. Um, Johnson says, look like Sasha's going back to Ferncliff was part of the plan. Looks like Dante will bust. Okay. Well, I don't think it was part of her plan. That's the problem. It might have been part of Dante's plan, but I don't think it was part of Sasha's plan. It was definitely not part of Sasha's plan. Um, it was definitely not part of Sasha's plan. Duane says, "I'm just Team Taylor." Why are you just okay? Why are you Team Taylor for? Why are you Team Taylor? I did my review on B&B, and I can sit there and say at this point, Hope is pretty much a succubus. At this point, that's literally what I'm calling Hope is a succubus. Okay, she wants that attention. She needs that attention. She needs that validation. She needs to sit there and feel like she's the only one that a man is going to sit there and look at her, even if she doesn't feel the same way. Dewan says she's right. She's right about what? I need more clarification than that. She's right about what? Um, Maybe, maybe Jonathan. But at this point, at least it'll come to a close, and they can start on some other stuff. Laura and her globe trotting. Yo, listen, Laura needs to resign from being a mayor at this point. I think we can all agree on that. On General Hospital, Laura can resign from being the mayor because um she doesn't do anything. Queen of the South is in the chat. What's good, Queen? It's always great to see you. Lashanta says, I'm always Team Taylor, but I don't agree with her, but this I do. On what? Mel says, I can't believe that cold hearted evil Gabby wanted a psychopath to meet you to bleed out. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing though, Mel. You Smith is saying like she's cold hearted, but she almost got shot by him. Why should she be in a position to sit there and actually um why should she sit there and help the person who tried to shoot her? You want to make sense out of that? Duane says Taylor is right that Hope's using Thomas because okay, yep, okay, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Lashanta says I call Hope Brooke Jr. Well, you know what? I would normally defend that, but she did actually say something along those lines. So, oh, I always gotta sit there and ask about the Queen. Gemini says Hope had good men, but she leaves them for Liam every time. At this point, she can kick rocks. Okay. Black Miles in the chat, aka Mr. GQ. Um, Ron Barnes. Laura is on the way back home when she has family problems. That comes first. Okay. Um, she still deserves. She still should be resigned. I should tell you she should be fired. Let's just be honest. She should just be fired. Laura should definitely be fired at this point. Thank you, Nikisha. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, you haven't been in the chat for a hot minute. You haven't been in the chat for a hot minute. Thank you. Um, Johnson says, "What do you think Gwen will do now?" I feel like she's still in love with Dimitri for some odd reason. I don't know why, but I feel like she is in love with Dimitri. Yes, thank you, Nikisha. I appreciate that. Alyssa's in the chat. How are you doing tonight? And Days was actually good. Yes, Days was actually good. I did enjoy Days. That's why I was like, people started to saying that Gabby was cold hearted. I was like, yo, Gabby almost got shot. Like, why am I gonna sit there and try to help? Like, you know what? Let him just bleed out for a little bit. I'm good. I do not. I don't blame her on this one. The first part that I sent just made sense. And then the rest, yeah, I did. I'm going to respectfully disagree with you on that. Um, Johnson says, and Gladys has no shame. Of course not. He said, yes, I'm off tonight so I can hang out, thankfully. It is always good to actually have you in the chat, Nikisha. But yeah, Jonathan, she unapologetic. But that begs the question: can she be redeemed? Prashanta says, if Hope knows Tom got mental health but chooses to do it anyway, what does that say about her? That she's a succubus. That's what it says. It says that she's a succubus. Liz says it's Gwen versus Leo. Now I'm tired of them already. Yeah, I can see that. But I sit there and I look at it and I was like, Leo screwed over the only friend that he had. Darby says everyone's forgetting that Gwen went to the bank and took Dimitri to the cleaners. Yeah, but I don't feel bad for Gwen though because I'm like, bro, you married this guy in under a week. Like you're that desperate to sit there and have a man in your life that you just decided to marry the first guy that you like. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Gladys Jess is in the chat. What's good, Jess? Johnson says, I can't wait for Sasha to really lash out at Gladys. I think we been there before and last. I don't know. I'm in some ways I'm kind of disappointed by that whole thing. Dolly's in the chat. Was good, Dolly. Alyssa, I think that Kristen is going to get framed for the shoot. Yep. It's really funny, Alyssa. I said the same thing when I was at work. Same thing. Um, they just gonna claim ignorance, Mel. But like us, Alyssa says, they'll probably want to blaming framing Kristen for it. Yeah, I was gonna sit there. I said the same thing, Jess, and I was like, it didn't really turn out too well. Didn't really turn out too well because even Sam was like, Gladys, you should do the right thing by Sasha. I'm like, are we still sitting there trying to build this woman's better nature? Like she has one? Yeah, I hope it's not. I hope it won't be disappointing. Just said, what was the plan because it was so stupid so far? Yes, and it's really funny, Jess. Jonathan was like, that might have been part of Dante's plan, right? To catch him in the act of actually doing it. Because that somebody actually comes in the door and stops the doctor from injecting Gladys. I mean injecting Sasha, so it could be Dante. But yes, it was a stupid plan. Listen, I think the Sasha's going in on Gladys as Raina's course. Now is Sunny gaslighting her. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, listen, that was out of pocket. That was definitely out of pocket. Dimitri Megan would kill Stefan, Gabby, and Vivian with a quickness. Honestly, Dolly, that was apparently that's how she was way before though. Nikisha actually brings up a good point though. Does Sam actually know about Drew's condition, or they just totally did not give an F? Um, just said I thought it was that nurse, but I guess it could be Dante. It makes more sense to this Dante than the actual nurse. Um, 'Cause that nurse is she deserves to be fired. Let's just put it that way. Listen, but then again, I understand why Gabby wanted Vivian arrested because Vivian don't want her with Stefan. Um, okay. Now, Dolly said, "Oh yeah, that was Gabby being herself. This Gabby you seen chasing Stefan is the weak Gabby. This is the Gabby with that fire back." Yeah, that's what I was gonna sit there and say. I mean, granted, I wasn't around during that time when she was like that, but um, I heard she was definitely a villain. Mel says Albert Gwen got her revenge by rejoining, so him and Leo don't get nothing. Yes, yeah. I watched that. I remember that. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. I mean, granted, like I said, I don't feel bad for her, just like I don't feel bad for Belle. And by the way, I'm gonna try to get used to saying her name Belle. I don't feel bad for Belle. When she found out today that Sean cheated on her. I don't. Nikisha said Doc's motive should have been obsession and not money. Sasha is a celebrity. He should have. That would have made sense. Lashanka said, "What happened, y'all? I didn't see any Sosa." Oh wow. Well, you definitely gonna be sports tonight. Just because he got the money and everything. I don't get why he's still after her. Chloe says, also like Vivian Beck being quick with handling Dimitri. There was no trying to be funny or cuteness. That was the 90s Vivian who handled her business. Yeah, and then you said that this week, that she used to be more like Helena than anything else. Now it's just like, you know. Also, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the video call-ins. So if anyone will sit there and come through tomorrow, definitely leave your email, and I'll be sitting there looking at it. So when tomorrow's show starts, you want to come through, we'll sit there and set that up. Listen, Marlena figured out Talia really slept with Rashawn about Talia. She slept with a married man, and he happened to be drinking. That was a dead giveaway. Now Ron says, how many times has Sean cheated on Val? I only thought it was once. It might have been twice, even though technically the second time it didn't count. But I think it was just basically once. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. Just says if anything, he should have been Gladys to not talk. They don't have any proof against him. What? Are you serious, right quick? Alicia, AB poster, please do her. Sunny, please, but I don't. But I know he won't. Yeah, I enjoyed them too. I enjoyed them too, Lord B. So yeah, hopefully people will sit there and come through. So yeah, that's gonna be going on tomorrow. That's gonna be going on tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna be going on tomorrow. So definitely come through. Leave your email address, and we can get that started. And ZK, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How have you been? Yeah, I'm gonna do the video calls tomorrow. I'm gonna do the video calls tomorrow. So have people come through, have some subscribers come through and everything. Nate Ross is in the chat. Keisha Albert, I barely be in the chats with my new schedule, but off on Sunday and Monday night. Maybe I can. Absolutely, Ab, because you know you can come through. So absolutely, Nikisha. Absolutely. Yes, yes, hell yes to that. Nate Ross is in the chat. What's good, Nate? Just so I know that I'm asking. Oh, nothing I got planned yet. Nothing I got planned yet. But I'm gonna work on it though. I'm gonna work on it. Thank you for reminding me, Jess. Earlier said the old Sonny would have whacked her. This guy, I don't know. And what's good, Ruth? Trip is going to track down Rafe in London. Oh, all right. That's fun. All right. Yes, definitely, definitely. Yeah, no, I want some more fun collabs to happen. So I'll reach out and see what's good. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Rose. But I'm talking about a lot of shows, not just General Hospital. I'm talking about all the shows. That is all the shows. That is GH, Days, BNB, and YNR. Just to all do some fun things like a giveaway or something. Oh yeah, no, just here's the thing. I still want to do that giveaway when I get to 100 members. That's definitely going to be um a giveaway. I haven't talked, and I'm so glad you mentioned that, Jess, because I haven't talked about that in a hot minute. But yeah, when I get to 100 members, definitely gonna be Snicked doing a giveaway. Thank you for reminding me, Jess. Billy says Belle has dogged out Sunny for Sean for years. Yep, that's exactly what I said. I was like, I do not feel bad for her. I really, really, really don't. Ron Barnes says Sonny's not soft. He's just got too much on his plate. Mm, I don't know. Thank you, Blackmon. Thank you. Yes, hit that like button. It really does actually help. I have no idea how many likes we have, but um, definitely hit that up. Seriously, it really does help. Other Ron says, okay, we got Ron Bar. We're gonna call you Ron B and Ron J. Ron J said, Albert, these people need to stop talking in public. Look how Bell overheard. Well, yes, I agree with that. That's very true, Lashonda. And thank you, Black Mind. Police says Sunny can always turn her over to Miss Wu. Gladys don't does owe her some serious coin. I think at the very least he'll send her back to Brooklyn or Bensonhurst or whatever the hell she is from. He's going to send her back packing. That's what he's going to be doing. Billy says, "I would thank you for finally calling Bell by problem." It's just I don't know. Every time I sit there and say Bell, I just makes me want to sit there and say Bella for some odd reason. It really does. Just said what the Sam thing going over to big, glad to tell the truth was gonna do. Same thing that Sasha thought she was gonna do. Sasha thought the same thing, and she's in Ferncliff. So yeah, the one and only Kyrie's Clark is in the chat. Um, Lashanta says Sally kicked out and back. I'm sick of her. Lashanta says Sally kissed Adam back. I'm sick of her. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Sally at all. ZK says yes, Sonny's going to run Gladys out of town penniless. Jarvos is in the chat. Was good, Jarvos? And Acacia said Phoenix remain like Mason now. He said he can see a redemption arc for Mason as Ava's love interest and that he has Jason potential. Yo. I love it. Nikisha got jokes. I love it. Everyone want to love us now, but I was first. My girl got jokes. Police said, P.O. Box, Albert, I have a Nina t-shirt just for you. I still gotta get one. I still gotta get one. I gotta get one though. Seriously. I've been so busy with so many other things I just totally forgot to get a P.O. box. Ron says, I'm happy that Sheila said yes to Deacon, but now how will Finn feel about Deacon being his step? I don't think he's gonna actually see him as a stepdad. Ron, I think he's a little bit too old to sit there and get a to actually have a stepdad. Now the guy that just says, "Go get one." Okay, double C's in the chat was good. Double C. I love how she just orders me around. Seriously, I love how she just orders me around. I love it. Kind of weird to say, but um, Carrie says, "How about our stream from Friday?" Yes, it did. That was, Carrie, that was actually really fun. That was fun. It was unexpected, and y'all two went in. I'll sit there and say that much. Douglas says Phoenix actually said that Mason could GH version of Dave Xander. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Plus, you got Kyrie's there, so he's pretty much just a star. I'm just hanging out in the background. Jarvo says, so how you feel about Spencer and Trent on Friday? Um, I mean, it was nice. They had their love making scene, so Sabrina fans was happy, so that's cool. That's cool. I don't even honestly tell you, I don't even really have anything negative to say about it. It's like, it happened. People are happy, so that's cool. Kerry says, I guess the pen from J.C. Penney draws. Oh, um, Alexa says, which I'm not looking forward to. Oh, okay. Pen from J.C. Penney. I'm actually surprised he doesn't spend more. I'm actually surprised he doesn't spend more money on her. Well, I mean, they don't really get a lot of chances to actually do anything, so it does make sense. It does actually make sense. Apparently Mason. Apparently Mason was the pimp from J.C. Pennies. I was gonna sit there and say Mason, but okay. I guess we can go there. Um, Dolly says, when I saw the clip of Marlena raising her voice at Talia, I did have to laugh. Marlena judging someone while Belle, Eric, and Brady are in serious need of therapy is hilarious. I find it hilarious that her daughter practically wrecked her marriage and wrecked her home twice, but she has the audacity to sit there and go at Talia like, are you kidding me? Danny's in the chat. Was good, Danny? Elisa said Tyler C looks a bit tired to me. I kind of thought it was, but to be fair, Nikisha, I think all lovemaking scenes are just hilarious and very cringeworthy. So, but I know people loved it, so it is what it is. Duane says Finn is like the male version of Hope. Brooke and Finn better make sure they weren't switched at birth. Yeah, it was. See, that's my problem, Justo. Sometimes it's like it's fine 1 minute, then it's cold the next, and then it's hot the next, and it's like that's how I tend to that's how I tend to get sick sometimes. I'm doing good, Danny. How you doing? Alicia said we had to take Mr. Lollipop to task. Cause he has some nerve. That's how I tend to get sick sometimes though. The hot and the cold and the hot and the cold, and it's just like, oh, Nikisha, I saw the same commercial too. I actually told you I fast forwarded and I had to rewind. I was like, wait, is that Finn? Like literally, I was like, whoa, I was like, whoa. I had to go back. I was like, yeah, okay, that's the amazing, gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. What's good, Janet? How are you doing tonight? It's always good to see you. Joey says the only child that Marlena has raised that doesn't need mental help is Carrie, and that's because Anna, Tony, and John did most of the raising. Oh, damn. Let's say, but I don't think it's fair because Sean is the one who cheated on his spouse with another woman, so Marlena should be hard on Sean, and that is actually very true. That is actually very true. Um, Yeah, in the case I was because usually I always fast forward through the commercials. I was like, whoa, I was like, hold on, I didn't start drinking yet. What, what is this? I do sometimes watch those commercials, those Liberty Mutual commercials, um, because they are funny. But I guess he's back to doing those. Hey, listen, you gotta make that coin. I ain't mad at him. I ain't even mad at him. Curry says actually I did come back. I said he looks like Squidward from Jesus. Double C said Gladys gonna get got by Sunny. Alyssa says maybe I'm saying this because I'm biased and I'm a Talia fan, but Marlene needs to slow her. No, and here's the thing, Alyssa. I actually agree with that. Danny says I'm doing okay. Just someone talked bad about my video yesterday. Was mad and he did not say nice things. Yeah. Here's the thing, Danny. That's going to happen from time to time. There's going to be people that's going to talk, that's going to sit there and say something negative about your videos. It's part of the game. It's just something you got to get used to. There's literally no easy way to sit there and even you just got to deal with it, to be honest. Trust me, Danny. I've been cursed out, talked negative about so many times in my videos. Um, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. So yeah, I'll sit there and say that, Danny. Comes with the territory. You still didn't actually send me the link yet, but towards your new YouTube channel, but yeah, I'm still waiting for that. Let's say yeah, and Sammy isn't like the other Brady. She doesn't act like a saint. She knows who she is. Ron B says it should be Dante, but she still might get stuck with that needle. Yes, that's exactly. Really funny, Alicia. Cat Lady said the same thing. Cat Lady was like, "Wait, Cody's in jail." Exactly, ZK. I was gonna sit there and say it's most likely Dante. Lashanta says Sonny to claim for me. He's letting Nina get away with everything. Carly couldn't. I was waiting for that. Carrie says, "I love when Adam said he loved nothing more than to the Ice Princess." I saw them go back and forth. Sally, Sally is definitely something else. Here's the thing that's so sus about Sally. It's like Sally had no problem borrowing money from Nick to get her business starting, to get her business started. Um, but now she's sitting there thinking about loving. Like, are you kidding me? Alicia Albert, you're such a sweetheart. How can you? Like I said, Alicia, it comes with the territory. There's always going to be somebody that's not going to like your video. That's not going to like what I do. I've realized that, trust me, in a very early age of me doing YouTube stuff, there's just going to be people that's not going to like your stuff. It's one of those things like you got to develop a certain level of thick skin. Otherwise, there's really no point in doing it of any of this. That's the truth from that. But I appreciate that, Alicia. Thank you. Barbie said, I don't care who saves Sasha, just as long as she is safe. Harry says he was giving her attitude right back. She looked bothered because she knew he was right. Uh just you're not gonna let that go on you, Spike Quick. Spike Quick, you're young and you're young. I'll sit there and say that. Lashanta says, I'm over Sally, she ain't no say, let Adam be great. Yeah, you're young, Spike Quick. Well, okay, so Spike Quick, you're young, Jess, you're 120% wrong. There. Now, let's move on. Jess says also, didn't he just move and not tell Anna? Might have texted her. Well, I mean, you are Jess, but I mean, you're just wrong. Here's the thing, Jess. We can both agree that you're wrong. Just take the L and just keep moving. Kyrie says, I love when Victor reminded her. But that's my whole thing, though, Kyrie. See, when people sit there and get fired on Y and R, it's like it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really do anything. Thank you. No, thank you, Alicia. I appreciate it. No, Spike Quick, he's just, busting my chops. So but I appreciate it though. Thank you, Alicia. Jess, you took so many L's that you're not even aware at this point. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest, Jess. You took so many L's, you're not even aware at this point. I've lost count. No, it's cool, Alicia. Spike Quick is just, being young, just being young and not really fully understanding life and things of that nature. But he's young, and Jess is just wrong. LaShanta says, I hope Anna doesn't move in with Valentine and Charlotte. Here's the thing, she's already sleeping with him. What's the difference at this point? She's already sleeping with him. ZK says, why is she messing up Valentine and Anna? Well, I'm glad you understand that, Spike Quick. That's a start. That's a start. That's good. You're almost there. Mel says, Albert, I love that AJ and Susan are going to. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Curry says, Albert, don't make me have to get you. Albert, don't make me have to get you together. I told you, I told you, don't be coming at the queen just like that. That's a warning. You know how I am. First of all, I want to come at Queen Jess. I'm come at Queen Jess. Um, Second of all, Jess feels like she can handle me, which she can't, but I find it very cute. So, and third of all, Jess knows it's all love. It's all love at the end of the day. So she's fine, Tyrese. Who says, I know, young and wrong. Oh, Tyrese, you know it's out of love. Stop it. Jess can handle me. I mean, not really, but Jess can handle me. She's good. You gotta remember, Tyrese, Jess said that she doesn't take L's. So, um, Ron B says, Albert, Anna starts to suspect Valentine, but it's holding back. But that's the thing, though. Holding back for what, though? Like, I don't understand, like, what's her reasoning for that? I don't understand her reasoning for that. That's my whole thing. It's like, I don't get it. That is very true, Kyrie's. Very true. That's why I'm always on your good side, though. That's why I'm always on your good side. My dude, Kyrie's be coming with the receipts with the quickness. I'm still to this day, I'm very impressed by that. Oh, okay, yeah, was definitely the wrong notes. I was like, what the hell am I looking at? But you know what? To be fair, I'm gonna miss I'm gonna miss my girl Betty. Though. I'm gonna miss my girl Betty. She was definitely that chick. She was definitely that chick. Um. Oh, Curious. What did you thought of the scene with Nate and Adam? What did you thought of the scene with Nate and Adam? I thought it was funny. Mel says, Albert, do you think that with Harrison Wired that he can get EG to admit that that he had a hit on Ava, or is EG too smart for? Yes. You know, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I look at Harrison and I just sit there and think of Jason 2.0, like literally. Police said Kyrie's has no receipts, just selling wolf tickets. LaShanta says Mason threw Betty under the bus. Yes, I mean, here's the thing, LaShanta. I don't know if you on Friday he actually came into the chat and he did kind of explain why he actually threw Betty under the bus, which makes sense. Ron says because she thinks she loves him something and wants to make an assumption. Okay. I'm still just like, wow, won't have you deported. He's all talk because Mason and Vivian still walking while Ava gone and Dimitri shot. He can't protect anyone or deport anyone. Oh, okay. You're not a fan of Alicia. You're not a fan of Betty. You're not a fan of my girl Betty Boo? I miss Betty Boo. It's actually funny, ZK. You and what you call it, you and Kyrie's also um are upset about that. Yeah, that's all I said. That's all I was going to say about it. It was a funny scene. Lashanta says Austin is a coward. Why is Austin a coward for her? Ellie says Harrison is basically Jason. I bet they don't even give him a script. I don't think it's funny, Dolly. I don't think that you're wrong about that. She was uninteresting and unspecial. Oh, okay. I feel like this may I feel like this may be going to a very mm-mm-mm. Dave says, well, no cheese tomorrow or Wednesday. So weird though. See, Jess, that's one of the many things one of the many things I love about you. You're just a rebel at this point. You just start creating words. You make up your own rules when it comes towards games. Um, Jess is a rebel. Jess is a goddamn rebel. Alyssa, no GH on Thursday. That's so weird though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Dave says apparently they do it every year for. Hmm, wow. Alyssa, but will you still be doing the live? Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know how much I love doing these lives, Alyssa. Alyssa talking about days, B&B, and what? Yeah, yeah, I definitely sit there and do one of those, if not all three. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I am. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that alone. Mm-mm-mm. Mel says, Albert, I remember when Tucker said a while back that he got into a car accident and Claire Gray's parents. Oh, hmm. Interesting, Mel. Billy says that Dave's director, hey Steve, the dialogue, just trade the name Carly and Sam for Ava. Yes. And it just here's the thing, Dolly. I heard on YNR that he acted differently. I heard on YNR he acted differently. Let's say you can't let one preemptive show stop you. Oh no, of course. I'm not gonna do that, Alyssa. Absolutely not. No, I love doing this way too much. Darby says I saw a trailer for Exorcist Believer. It opens Friday. Looks scary. uh, I I think those are the now just as side. What you don't find those movies? Wait, Jess, you don't find those movies scary? You don't find any of the Exorcist movies scary? Mel says, I bet I heard a hint from Claire to Audra and Nikki about her parents got into a car. Oh, wow, that's actually really good, Mel. Yes, hit that like button. It really does actually help. Really does help. Thank you, Darby. Thank you. And Jay Blue's in the chat was good. Jay Blue. Danny says I will send you my link on your. Okay, thank you. I will definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. And if I'm not too twisted by this wine, I will sit there and message you on Instagram. Jolie says, "Hey, was a more friendlier and like character, or he was still a hero performer, but yep, Dwayne, he's still there. He is still there. Grams was good. Grams. Here's the thing. For me, here's the thing. I'll watch an Exorcist movie, but hmm, as much as I don't like to sit there and say nothing scares me, those movies do creep me out. Okay, those movies do actually creep me out. Alicia, Africa is one of the richest continents in the world. Why do you think everybody's over there? Listen, I didn't watch YNR and B&B today. Texas, Texas Twister is in the chat. I haven't watched today's episode yet. Texas, it's actually really good to see you again. I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? Hmm. Jess, I'm pretty okay. Well, you probably missed my question, but I asked you a question now. I mean, okay. So, Jess, do you actually like those Exorcist movies, or do you like creep you out or anything like that? I'm very curious. Are you watching it right now? Texas. Yeah. So, do you ever get creeped out by like those Exorcist movies, or not really? Jess. Danny said I saw your video yesterday on live, and so you're sure it was good. Yes, that's actually one of my favorite franchises. Yes, one of my favorite franchises. No, Jess, I was saying, like, do the Exorcist movies, like, any of them actually scare you, or not really? Okay. Double C says I heard from Soul Dirt that GH won't air Tuesday and Wednesday because of a baseball. Yeah, that's true. Just that there's so many countries in Africa, you think they're all okay. But yeah, Jess, I was just wondering, like, those movies actually creep you out. Then he says, Me Too kind of missed the best, and they're going to make a live action movie. It's actually going to be good because then I'm going to be honest. Technically, they already made a live action movie, and it didn't look good. But hopefully, you said that they're going to make another one. So just so, oh Lord. Well, hopefully, if they make the next one and it's good, well, I'll watch it. Dawn says, I remember putting Sheila Carter against Michael Myers. I could have swore you might actually told me that. Might have said that. Mel says, I bet there is going to be an Ocean's Gate Titan Summary movie coming with the sixth. Oh, oof. Yeah, I was that's exactly what I said. I was like, wow, that's yeah, I don't. Then they said it's going to be Netflix, not sure when. You know, Danny, that can either be really good or really horrible. Because One Piece apparently is really good. So, but then Cowboy Bebop was really stupid. So, um, like I said, dang, when she's missing all these episodes, it we might it have much. Oh no, we'll have some stuff to talk about. We'll have some stuff to talk about. And you know, for me, and that's the thing for me. You know, Nikki, that's for me. I watch all four of the soap operas. So if it was just GH, then yeah. But since I watch all four of them, I always have stuff to talk about. That's the thing. It just won't be a lot of GH stuff. But you know, we'll we'll, we'll talk about some stuff about GH. I think that's why I'm actually glad that I do watch all of them. Well, I'm glad I watched all four of them because I have more stuff to talk about. All right, Alyssa, you have a great night. Thank you for joining. It was really good to see you in the chat. But you watched mostly Days and GH. Well, you know, for me, Alyssa, I do the reviews. I watch all four of them, but I may only do a review on GH and B&B. GH and B&B, I mean, GH and Days are my favorite. Oh, you're still here. Okay, cool. But you know, I'm just like I said, oh, you're running late. Oh, oof. I remember those days. No, I was because I watch all four of them. It's like I always you know, it gives me more to talk about, and I generally like watching those shows. So Alicia says Sonny hasn't even confronted Austin yet. No, actually, tell you the truth, no, Lobby, it was me. I like misread it. Then he said, "Did you hear about the X Men MC going to?" I heard. Here's the thing, Danny. I heard about the cartoon, the '90s cartoon that they're going to be they're bringing back, which I can't wait. But that no, that's actually going to be interesting. I'm glad I actually have Disney Plus, Danny. Melissa, I watch all four, but I mostly watch GH and Days. Nisha, I make sure I catch up on my wine on B&B. I've been enjoying OGH episodes lately. A lot of the real Brooklyn. See, that's the thing, Nikisha. It's very hard for me to sit and watch the old stuff because then I'm just like, it makes me kind of annoyed because I'm just like, it's like all the stuff was really great back then, and I'm just like, what the F? Have a good night, ZK. It was a pleasure to actually have you in the chat. It's really good to see you again. Um, yeah. Melissa, I'll be here tomorrow to talk about Days, YNR, and B&B. All right, I look forward to it, Alyssa. In case I just watched when Carly paid Brooklyn to seduce Dante for revenge. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Always just good taste of. Okay. Then he says, start looking for writers right now at Marvel and Disney. What do you mean by that? I mean, start looking for writers. I might have missed the comment, but I don't really understand that. I'm confused. Toby said that was for Albert Curry's. What was me? Very said good taste. I like the. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, Darby. Alyssa, Sheila is crazy and Mason is crazy bald. Now, Nikisha, Carly used to own her as she was like, yeah, I did it. Now she's crying because Drew's in jail for as they did actually did. And that's actually very true. It's actually very true. Alyssa, well, at least Danny said Marvel looks Marvel looks for writers for X-Men movie. Oh, okay. Carrie said I we were talking about the wrestling event. Grace responded to me. Now, yeah, that's why I figured it was. Just said Drew is Carly's worst love interest. Why is that? I guess. Well, just why don't you tell me why that is? I'm very curious from your point of view. Why is that? Is why is that? Happy night, Jay Blue. I figured that, Alyssa. Halfway through, I was sitting there reading it. I was like, um, Alicia Carly thinks the sentence is too harsh. She did own it. Mm, I don't know. Just said that Dante Franco are tied because they up there too. Hmm. Because he sucks. Damn. Nikki said Drew is too boring for Carly. What about okay? So what about? I don't know. I guess I gotta sit down and take y'all leads on that one. I'll take y'all leads on that. Yes. Have a good night, Jay Blue. That is so weird. Just said reread what I wrote because that's not what I said. What did you say? Just said did she date Frank or Ty because they're up there too. Okay. No, but I mean, like I said, I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of times Drew just gets kind of a bad rap, though. Mel says Albert and Japanese turning three streets to. Oh, the actors are still on strike. Just said there you go. Okay. Nikki said, I like Carly with Alcazar. He loved her. Harry said Drew shouldn't go bragging about being a Navy SEAL anymore. He thought that meant he's untouchable. Okay. You know what? All right. Here's the thing, though, Kyrie's. It's two against one, right? It's two against one. Let me ask you a question, Kyrie. Could you actually take on two people by yourself? At this point, I'm playing devil's advocate. Jakaris, what's good, Jakaris? Well, he said Drew never bragged about being a Navy SEAL, Kyrie's. I'm just at this saying, like, it's two against one. People are sitting there acting like they could just sit there. I mean, You got some crazy kung fu skills that I don't know about? I've been good, Jakos. How have you been? And DC is in the chat. You want to say who was the most unstable, Ryan Chamberlain or Sheila Carter? I'll sit there and say Ryan Chamberlain. But to be fair, I don't know Sheila Carter that much, though. Just yeah, Drew tried with that fight, but it was really yeah, it was two, and that's what I'm saying. Like it was two against one. Elisa and they jumped Drew from behind. Yes, but to be fair, listen. At the end of the day, it's two against one, so it's still an unfair fight. I don't think that you should be sitting there turning your back while you're in jail when you're taking a shower like you're at home, but it's two against one. Curry says, I know that, but Carly told him many times to be careful, and he said he was fine. I'm an ex-Navy doing his receipts. DC says, but the thing is, a character always seems to change with a recast. So he said that's the thing. This true has no defined characteristics like who is true, even Carly's dormant. Damn. No, Duane, he didn't get stabbed. He just pretty much got his ass beat. Which is two against one. I wanna sit there and point that out. DC, how are you doing today? How are you doing today, DC? Just said this Drew is complete different Drew. He's been in the hospital and not once asked about Scout. Damn. Likewise, who is Scout? Yeah, that's true. Harry says, I'm glad we find that clip if I need to, if you don't believe me. So what clip are you talking about? Yeah, Danny, yeah. Rock TV actually was something talking about that. Yes, Kyrie, I would actually like to sit there and see that. Well, one, yes, Kyrie, definitely send me that. But two, I'm going to ask you a question, Kyrie. I'm going to ask you a question. Lisa, if he's a doormat, then that's what he wants. Lots of people are and get along great together. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit there and reread that. Um, oh, the 10th. Okay, thank you, Spike Quick. DC says, I'm feeling better today. Unfortunately, this morning I found out my dad truck flipped over last night. Son, oof. Yeah, no, I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for letting me know. Chris said that you say he'd be fine because. Oh, that's okay. All right. Then he said, okay. Alicia said, if he's a doormat, then that's what he wants. Lots of people are and get along great together. What? Um. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm a little. Maybe this drink is gonna clear this out. Hold on. Read this again. Alicia, if he's a doormat, then that's what he wants. Lots of people are and get along great together. Okay. Um. That's that's. And what was your question? Oh, could you fight two people at the same time? Could you actually fight two people at the same time? Duan says who's more of a. I'm gonna sit there and say Thomas. Duan. But yeah, Carries, could you actually fight two people at one time? DCC, yeah, he's fine. It's just been a lot of process these last few days. It was stressful hearing about it, but I'm trying to stay positive. Hmm. Then Keisha said, I don't know any man that wants to be a. That's the thing I was not there trying to. That's the thing I was not there trying to like process. I'm so glad you actually said that, Nikisha. Spy Quick, are you it man? I'm gonna sit there and say it again. Spider Quick, are you it man? Are you Scott Akins? Spider Quick, are you Scott Akins or Atkins? Kerry says maybe or maybe not. If they got the better of me, I would certainly retaliate. Now, dude needs to talk about I'm a spider. All right, well that definitely deserves another drink. That's I can take on anyone I want. You know what? That seems about your speed. Um, Doormat equals simp. DC says I think some men think is they're a doormat or a super nice guy. The one will favor Z, but really that doesn't happen. That's exactly the type of answer I expect on Spikequake. Kerr says I'm not a man to be messed with. Just say you don't want someone that's too nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Spikequake, I am not a simp. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Thank you, Lorby. Yes, make sure you hit that like button. It really does actually help. Like, it seriously does. I have no idea where I like. I was gonna look at it before, but um, yeah, definitely hit the like button. Then he says, "But do you think this?" Well, absolutely. Jerry Jack's brother. I mean, Jack's. I don't know. I don't. If they give him good storyline, then yeah. Darby says, "It man, fantastic martial art movies, especially that." Yes. Are you see, Darby? See, this is why I rock with you, Darby. This is exactly why I rock with you. I'm glad you caught that too. 'Cause I don't think Spidey quite caught that. We said relationships are complicated. Who has an inside? Who has an inside straight into anyone's life? There are people who are in unhealthy relationships. That's interesting, Alicia. Interesting. She says not anyone feels Jack Abbott falls into the sim category. Hmm. Okay. I don't know where this conversation is going. Now Lashanta says I think Claire Grace will be competition for Audra. Hmm. I'm so glad I actually reread that quite quick. Um, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, that's why I said that. I mean, I reread that. Now, Mel says, I've been November sweep. They actually still do sweeps? I didn't actually think that was still a thing. I don't even. See, it's fun. See, do you see? That's why I had to sit there and reread that comment. I was just like, I'm sorry, what? Exactly, dude. That was like sweep. That's exactly what I said. I was like, sweep is actually still a thing. That's like what would that be like the SATs for soap operas? That'd be like the SATs for soap operas, right? Finals week or something like that. Juan says Claire will always be Kiki to me. DC says the last time Squeaks was epic was the Metro Court hostage. The best soap opera storyline that was a whole event. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm saying, DC. This is why I don't like to sit there and think about like the past GH stuff because um it makes me so sad. Danny says, "I bet did you like today's GH and did you watch Days? It was okay show." Um, actually, tell you the truth, Danny, I thought that Days was actually better than GH. If I'm gonna be honest, Danny, I thought that Days of Our Lives was better than GH today. Darby says never got into a fight with two guys because I live in a city that is so small that everybody knows everybody. So if I got jumped, somebody would have my back. Very curious. Well, you said a small city. Like what city? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, we had September sweeps this year. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I said. SATs. DC says I cursed Bob Guzza so much back then, but truth is, I didn't realize how good we had it back then. I guess in life you never realize what you got into is going, and that's actually very true. So true. Oh, you're an NJ. Okay. Damn, you're like almost practically across, the pond or whatever. Listen, it was Average Days was better than even though Cheech was good. No, I mean Cheech was good. It's just I don't know. Like I said, I personally like Days better today. Oh, we were doing so good. Denny says yes, Days was better show than GH needs to get better storylines. Nikki said, where does the SAT comparison come from? Alcohol. That's pretty much why it just came in from. It literally came from alcohol. That's the truth of it. Um, DC says all the GH fans want goals are gone, and now our wish is granted. Got to be careful what you would. Yeah. DC says Spencer was given body on Friday episode yesterday. He had back. Hey, it was a nice little scene. I'll give him that. Harry says that. Okay, what? Okay, said Albert, have you taken SATs? Yeah, it was a long time ago. I have no idea what I got. I think I would have to be a little more. No, even if I was sober, I don't think I would actually remember. Yeah, I kind. Yeah, these. I kind of realized that afterwards. Um, Jess says, how many times did you take the SATs? I don't remember. It was so long ago, Jess. I have no idea. It was no, it was once. I only took it once. I only took it once, I think. Danny says, but B&B's not happy with the show. It makes me sleepy. Really? How's it? Okay, I'm very curious. How does it make you sleepy? Because I mean, the show is literally 18 minutes long at best. Yeah, me too, Nikisha. Me too. Like I said, I thought the comparison was interesting, but I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to my mind. Yes. I did, yes. I didn't graduate though, but I did go to college though. Yeah, no, yeah, I did go, but I didn't graduate though. Doggy says, why are they getting rid of the SATs? I had no idea that they were. Danny said the reason is not like Brooke. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, it was so long ago. Hmm. I think just life stuff just wound up happening. Life stuff wound up happening. Also, I think also, well, there was life stuff that wound up happening. I think I went to college way too soon, and I still had a high school mentality. Mind, like my mindset was still very high school mentality, so that didn't help as well. So I had some stuff that was pretty much kind of going against me at that point. But yeah, so yeah, life stuff and just not a good mindset to be honest. Always said they're too hard. He says I can't do a wow, that thing moved fast as Juan says, yo Albert, did you finally get your applesauce? No, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. I want to get ice cream too, and now I'm just like, should I get ice cream or should I get applesauce? Spikequick says, Albert, would you ever do I mean, if they're cool with it, I'll try it. I'll try. Listen, I'll be open for it. I'll be open for it. I'll be open to it. If they're cool with it, then I'll be open to it. Boomer Bostic. No, I didn't have a good mindset, and there was just I love how Jess says two women LOL. Because either you gotta worry about two women's feelings. I know. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. DC says I feel probably relationships at times usually benefits one person is so they can cheat without consequences. I'm sorry, what just I mean Spike Quick said just I don't think I would do a man. Oh, I'm so confused by that. He said we all know Albert is open to things to his drunk friends. We oh whoa. I don't know about that. That's all that stuff was just way beyond my yeah, I have no idea what was going on with that. It's almost like it didn't and whatever that stuff was, it had nothing to do with me. Uh, Plot Quick says, I really think no woman can handle him. I didn't say no. I didn't sit there and say no woman. I said some women. Didn't say no. Can you handle one woman? Well, I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know how to answer that question, Alicia. Darby says, "What do you mean by open?" I don't know what that. Okay, I feel like I'm. Wait, what do you mean by open? I don't. You mean like open relationship? Danny says, "Out of tomorrow the day, for a video about B&B about tomorrow the day. Put a video about B&B. Talk about positive Brooke, the character. Okay. Police say, yeah, you do. Oh, I feel like I need another. Okay, hold on. Let's take another. Hold on. Let's take a little, just like this. Okay, so Alicia, just to be very clear, I say that I'll sit there and say this, Alicia. Certain women, I can be kind of rough. So, um, only certain women can actually deal with that. I'll say that much. But yeah, no, just to answer that question, Alicia, only certain women can. That can be pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'll sit there and say that. Lashanta says all the Logans had Dorn, Nick, Ridge, Brooke, and Kate share Bill and Billy said cheating is like independently contra like independently contradicting. I like that. What? Hold on. Carrie says I love how the poker face stays strong, insisting that nothing had because it didn't. Because it didn't, Kyrie. That's exactly why. It had nothing to do with me. I had no idea what they were talking about, and it had nothing to do with me. Cheating is like independently contracting. And just says what and laughing emojis. I don't get it. I don't get what part was just. BC says, why does everyone like things rough, slow, and steady wins the race in my book? I mean, yeah, that's I mean that's cool too. You know, that's fine. Um and I work for some people. That's cool. Listen, always certain women. Yeah. Terry asking Albert, is there any storylines that you would like to see in the soaps you never saw? Ooh, I would actually have to think about that one. I would have to think about that. That's a good question, Terry asking. I have to think about that one. Eh, yeah, I mean, there's rough, and then there's me. So there, it's a different of level of pain threshold. I would sit there and say. DC says, but wait, Albert, what was the comment between your friends again? I have no idea. It was between them. It had nothing to do with me, and I don't know what was going on. I'm sorry, what? Mm. Now go there, Jess. Let's keep this PG-13. You know what they were talking about? I wish I would have kept that clip. Paris, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. Paris, I have no idea what you're talking about. DC sound probably like to get zapped by a taser. Cut my ass. Seems like he be doing foreplays. I, hmm. I could just be a little. I could be a little extra. I could be extra. Kerry says, "Don't worry, I'll delete that one." I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's the thing, though, Kerry. Is whatever that conversation was that didn't happen, it had nothing to do with me. That's the thing. It had absolutely nothing to do with me. So I really have no idea what you're talking about. She says, but someone reminds me what they were talking about. Um, Even denying it. Let's say you should have an after dark chat. I should do something. You know, I should do something like James, except for it will just be adults. Um, which I am being pretty PG-13. And just I have no idea what you was talking about when you snipped this saying cap. Hmm. Y'all see this? Yeah. Okay. Actually, no. That's very. I'm not saying anything bad, Spidey Quick. Y'all see this though? No, 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 no. That's exactly. I was like, no, 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 no. We're gonna go back to that comment right there. Harry says, "I just got you together, Albert." I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I don't know what that was. It. Hmm, to be fair, Spikeway, you shouldn't be hearing. Okay, you shouldn't be hearing half of this conversation. And I'm keeping it very tame. Um, and just that's 120% lie that you know, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Um, I'm still dumbfounded about what you said. Texas Twister says I'm back. Just watched it. Wonder who's gonna save. I feel like it's gonna be Dante. Ron says we all know who Albert caps for. Yeah, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not even gonna. No, but I think it's Dante. I think it's Dante because Cody's in jail, and I don't think anyone else is actually going to be sent there coming in um for her. Duane says Albert has to obey his boss. I think I'm still just like I think I'm still just thinking about like what she wrote. Like I'm very tempted to go back up there and try to find that because I'm just like, did she actually just really write? Big Nate's in the chat. What's good, Nate? Hmm. Okay. Where did she write that? Oh, there we go. There we go. I just want to put that back up there. Oh, thank you, Darby. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you, Darby. But he has yeah no that's Darby. That is awesome. Thank you, Darby. Seriously, thank you so much, Darby. Darby's the goddamn rock star tonight. Thank you, Darby. Seriously, let's everyone thank Darby for that. That was awesome. Seriously, thank you. Spike Quick, I have no idea what you're talking about. Um, and mm-mm, mm-mm. Just. You are something else. Seriously, thank you, Darby. That was wow. No, here's the thing, Texas Twister. What he said, okay, what he did was he distracted the Janice the airhead by saying that he forgot some files and you should go and like you should go and find it for me. And that's what wound up happening. Spiderquake said Justin taking the L in the cheating. Well, Spiderquake, actually, yes, she did. Okay. But you know what? No, Spiderquake, I'm still. Grace says, I consider being in the top with a woman and a guy, but I feel pettiness, pettiness would ruin it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Texas. He distracted the nurse and told her, "Oh, I left the file. Can you go sit there and find it?" So that's exactly what she did. So, but to be fair, I feel like she should have been fired though, because here's the thing: Sasha did sit there and say, "Hey, this doctor is doing stuff to me without my consent. I need your help." And you know what her dumbass actually wound up doing? She told the person that was a kid. I can't. But yes, she did, Spikequake. Spikequake says also I feel like a three-way relationship. If someone does that, you got to make sure there's no jealousy. Um, yes, you gotta make sure that you have money. Let's just be very clear about that. You gotta make sure that you have money. Alicia is not a fan of that. Um, you gotta make sure you have money. That's what it comes down to. Can't be something. Listen, you gotta make sure you have money for one woman, let alone two. You can do it. Hey, Nikki said Franklin was supposed to get their is together after Ryan had Carly in there. And cherry ice cream, I'm back. That's why Quick is angry. Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. So, like, times that by two. Now, Alicia, you don't need money. You want to explain that to me, Alicia? You say you don't need money. You want to. I need you to educate me on that. I need you to educate me on that. I know. I said I was going to do an hour and a half, but I feel like this needs a little bit longer now at this point. So yeah, Alicia, I'm gonna need you to educate me on that. Definitely need money. That's not going from the. Well, apparently you don't need money. What am I doing? You don't need money. So I wanna see what that's about. What quick says if you don't got money, y'all both homeless. Well, uh, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the other part though. And Alicia said, "And you're drinking too." LOL. Wow. I just know. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I've, I've been kind of doing that most of the night. But I'm very curious about what Alicia Snyder is saying. That's why Quick says, "No one's saying you got to be rich, but you need to be able to provide." Alicia said, "Well, it's past my bedtime. I explained tomorrow." Okay. All right, that's fair. I'm gonna be listen. I'm gonna be on. You left me with a good cliffhanger. I'll say you that much. Darby says, but yes, you have a good night, Alicia. Darby says what Victor should have said to Victoria was, "Adam is my son and love him and will forgive him his many sins the same way I overlook." Yeah, that's true. Alicia, that's what I'm saying. I'm just noticing something is wrong with me too. Well, you get that right, Alyssa. Johnson says, "Do you think Martha could return the days of Paulina appointed as DA?" Yeah, here's the thing, Jonathan. When it really comes down to it, she needs more to do. That's why she said she was leaving. She was like, "I'm not getting enough things to do." So I understand that. If here's the thing, Jonathan, if they give her a good role, she'll stay. But yes, you have a good night, Alicia. So like I said, also your partner gotta provide and not just be a bum. Like, please, Spider Quick, you learn, you learn. I like that. Yep, Eric, aka Mr. Empty Pants. I mean, Mr. Empty Pockets. Texas Twister says, "I see y'all are in one to a soap. I don't watch. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night, Texas Twister." What the? Listen, yeah, I'm good. I'm just focused on getting to class. I'm so late. By the time I get to the class, the school class is going to. Oh, damn. Well, I'm glad we kept you company. I'll say that much. All you got to be late. Toby says the Eric Brady hate in here is strong. Toby, it's not the hate though. The dude's just a bum. I'm sorry, the dude's a bum. Like, I can't. Toby says obvious not drinking is like Tamara Braxton. Whoa. Here's the thing, Karius. I didn't actually have a drink in like 3 days. Toby says federal slip out. Johnson says EJ will be happy this week. Alyssa, Albert, thanks for keeping me coming. Of course, Alyssa. Listen, I'm always actually glad that you have. I'm always happy that you're in the chat. So I'm just like, damn. I know what that's like when you're late towards anything. It just sucks. But glad you're with us. Curry says 3 days. Well, yeah, exactly 3 days. That's the start. So baby steps. Last day. Hey, Albert. Sorry I'm late. I just got off from work and eating dinner. Wanted to come in. Well, how was work last day? That's when I said, how was work? Johnson says Susan will probably sense that Nicole's baby isn't EJ's. Jonathan, I love how she can use her superpowers to sit there and like kind of move the storyline along. That's something I know. She can use her superpowers to just move the storyline along. Carrie says 3 days, 3 days, way longer than Britney Spears ever did. It's a start. Okay, guys. It's listen, it's a start. It's a start. I'm sad there's no chance till Friday. You know, my dude Kyrie's is always getting me. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing, Spider Quake. Like for me, I can sit there and watch the other soap operas. I know some people are just committed to like GH or Days or whatever. Um, I guess that's why I'm in a lucky position. I can sit there and watch all four. So Chris says, Alvin, maybe I'll watch Days this week. Oh, you should. Listen, Spider Quick. If I had to sit there and recommend a soap, I will always sit there and say Days. Always. Like, I mean, dead ass serious too. Like, if I recommend any soap opera to somebody besides GH is yeah, Jonathan. Apparently GH is not going to be on a couple of times this week. Have a good night, Dave. Have a good night, Dave. But yeah, Jonathan, I forgot the days that they said that it wasn't going to be on now, but it's not going to be on a couple of times this week. Let's say yeah, Albert days is much better. That's actually very true. And that's the thing, Alyssa. Somebody recommended me to watch Days, and I've been loving it. I remember I'll watch it when, but that's the thing, Spike. Like, listen, I mean, you can catch it at any point in time because it's on demand. So, let's say it says it's good for the most part. However, I did find a guy cleaning himself in the bathroom. I was cleaning, so that was cleaning himself in the bathroom. What the what? The hell is that? Well, last day, I'm sorry you actually had to deal with that. But listen, no, I love Days of Our Lives. Listen, you're not the first person I saw that actually wrote that too. That's the thing. You're not the first person I saw. Yeah, that's exactly why I sat there and I read that. I was like, I'm sorry, what? But yes, have a good night, Dave. Johnson says, what are they showing this week in this place? Baseball. Jonathan, they're showing baseball. Hmm. It's kind of weird, but yeah, no, Jonathan, that's what I heard they're showing. They're showing baseball this week. I know that's a exactly what I was just saying. Well, at least Kyrie says it's a little stronger than. Hmm. Um. Wow. Yeah, but like I said, to be fair, I actually haven't actually really been drinking that much though. Like it was literally like 3 times that I drank. And I think that was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't think I even drank on Friday. And thank you, Darby. Yes, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Oh, it says it's almost 7 p.m. in my area. Oh, that's so so gross. Last says yes, he was basically taking a shower in the store. Hmm. Well, I'm sorry you actually had to deal with that. Oh, listen, he was actually here earlier. You know, it's actually really funny. He might have actually said something, and um, I think at that point I might have actually been kind of tipsy. But he was here early though. Johnson says so now we have to wait till Friday to see doctor. I guess so. Just that I haven't been drinking that much. Been drinking that much only 3 times a week. Yeah, um, yeah. Have a night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm not gonna. I mean, granted, last day I've walked in on people that haven't locked the door. So I can only imagine that part. Like that's just. Ugh. Johnson says Luna is going to be on B&B tomorrow. Yeah, it's actually funny too because I said in my review I was like, I haven't seen Luna in a while. Alyssa, I didn't even notice. LOL, he was. Oh no, he was here. Alyssa, trust me. Listen. When he's here, he makes his presence known. Spike Clay says I was going to end up like Alexis if he keeps that up. No. Listen, it's entirely different. Like it's an entirely different circumstance. Lastly says all shows were good today. I even made new B&B review. Oh, okay. I have to sit there and check it out then. Curry says you drank more than TJ got laid last. That is actually not true. That is not. That is not true, Carrie's. He said I subscribe to a woman here that lives in her van. She uses public restroom to clean herself. I think it's probably more common than we like to imagine. Yeah, unfortunately. Last year, the guy training me said it was the first time he ever saw it as well. Yeah, it's yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that, Nikisha. And Kyrie's. It was only it was literally only 3 times. Here's the thing, Kyrie. So I feel like you're over exaggerating it at that point, but okay. I mean, here's the thing. It's Nikisha, it's bad on both fronts. Like personally, I don't want. Well, personally, I don't want to sit there and see that, but I can understand just how sad that is to. All right. Well, you have a good night, Alyssa. Thank you for joining. Get home safe. Last stay safe. It was it was and 1 million possibility of happening, and it happened, but does make me for a great start. Yeah, exactly. It's just weird though, so I get it. Now, Kyrie says, if anything, Abba will be like Sean from Days. I bet you will forgive Bella for drinking and they. No, Kyrie, no. I am not like Sean Brady. I only drink like 3 times this week. I only drank 3 times this week. Justin, they talk about I'm capping and everything. I don't know what that means. I don't know what capping means because I'm a boomer, Jess. Um, and that's the thing, and that's the thing, Alyssa, because here's the thing. It's 7 o'clock where you are. Like, here's the thing, out here it's 10 o'clock. I guess I feel bad for the actor that plays TJ. They keep giving him new wives. I mean, new domestic partners. Oh, that's. I'm sorry, what? God damn it, Jess. First of all, first of all, I don't think you would actually say that if you were actually in my presence. I don't think you would actually say that. That's number two, and number one. Yeah, Jess, I don't. You don't know me. You don't. I'm not over exaggerating on that. What? That is not true. But no, I don't think that Jess would have that energy to say that to me in person. And number one, um, yeah. Wow, Jess. And you too, Kyrie's. Last day says I gotta pay for the first time. I got paid for the first time as well, so it's been a day, good and bad. Hmm. Well, getting paid is always good. I'll say that. Getting paid is always good. So I'm very happy for you about that. And Kyrie's, you're wrong. And Jess, I don't, I don't even know where to begin with that. Um, Johnson says if Martha Mason does end up on another soap, they can only bring, and then the only way they can bring Belle back is to recast. Hmm. Well, Jonathan. Okay. Well, I don't know who the first Belle was, but I know Kristen Storms was Belle at one point, which is weird to sit there and um even sit there and say. Yeah, I know Kristen Storms was actually Belle at one time, like way, way back in the day when she was not a four. No, Kyrie, you're wrong, and Jess, I don't even know where to begin on that sentence. What? Oh God, okay. Oh, she was the first Belle. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know if somebody actually played before her then. And Spider Quake had an LOL, and I think I know what that was about. One says, "I guess this is a rumor, but I saw Instagram that something that was Kristen is going over to YNR. I don't know much. The girl that was Kristen is going to YNR. What girl from Kristen is going to YNR? I'm very curious. Are you talking about I think her name is Stax. Is that what you're talking about? Stacy Stax or something like that. Is that her name? I guess somebody should be. Hmm. Um. No. Just Just no. I feel like if I say anything more, I'm going to be canceled. So just no. Just no. Lexi Worth. Oh, Lexi? Kristen was the first. Okay, now, okay, I'm not going to lie. Not even just because of the alcohol, but like, you're saying Lexi, and Duana's saying Kristen. So, like, are you saying that? Okay, so are you saying that Lexi is actually going to be going to um Y&R? Is that Jonathan? Is that what Duana's saying? And Spyquake says Maxie looks like a Spiderquake. Maxie is a four and nothing more. She's a four. Back in the day, I would sit there and say she might have been. I would sit there and say like maybe an adjustable six. Maybe an adjustable six. The hell I don't. Listen, first of all, Kyrie, I don't think there's not enough alcohol in the world for that. In case you said Albert, what would you get would you get canceled? Looks like to you, you make that comment a lot. What do you think that can happen? I don't know. I mean, I would have to think about it, and right now the alcohol is not helping, but I would sit there and think me saying something that's I don't know. The clip going viral and clip going viral, losing a bunch of subscribers and numbers and everything. I think that's what cancel probably looks like. One is talking about Lexi going to Y and O. That would be. I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan. If that happens, I would be kind of pissed off. I would be. Yeah, well, it's a rumor. Okay, I would be kind of pissed off though. But yeah, no, in the case that's what cancel would look like. It would just be like a bunch of losing subscribers and numbers going down, and also just people sitting there saying that I don't know. Call me a bunch of names that's not true. It's not true to my character. But because I talked about Maxie and being in case that anything you say could go viral and are out of that's very true. That's very true. Last day says, yes, it's always good to get paid. Definitely. Thank you, Albert. These past couple of months have been crazy and good. Thank you. Oh, of course, last day. Of course. You listen, last day, at the end of the day, I always got your back though. I'm always going to sit there and support you. And yeah, Nikisha is actually very true. That's actually very true. That's true. Yes, you're correct about that. The other thing you said was a goddamn lie, but that is very true. Harry says I knew I'll be canceled if I keep up. Um, yeah, she was an adjustable six. She was like a 6.5, and I'm not gonna go into why. Just you still pressed on that. You well, I'm not pressed on that, but I guess I. Screw it. Yes, I guess I am actually pressed. Yes, I guess I am kind of pressed on that. Trust me, Jess. I am not exact. I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not exaggerating about that. Not. Nikki said, I know the stuff I said I wanted to happen to some characters like Curtis sounds wild as hell if you don't understand why Curtis is trash. Hmm. Well, Nikisha, I would sit there and say it was interesting. Curtis says, I would stop the captain. Yeah, okay, broski. She said, so she said, I love when you rape. I'm just, listen, I gotta keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100. Krista said, I have to admit, I feel a moment of sympathy today for Clark. Really? Yeah, Jess, I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get back to you in a minute. They said I cringe when the rating stuff started. I don't know how y'all don't get tired of it all night. Um, it's no, I can't get tired of that. And thank you, Tracy. Thank you. And you know what? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm just going to let it go. Let it go. And Krista is in the chat. What's good, Krista? Then I remember Gladys told everyone Brenda was dead. Yeah, but that's what I was gonna sit there and say. Like she's always been. Um, yeah, I was gonna sit there and say Spike. Like I listen. One carries no. Um, what the? Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna. Nope. I, mm. Josh says if next episode GH is going to be on Friday, it looks like we might get a good cliff. That I will sit there. Yes, I will agree with you on that. And Kyrie's no. Spike quick. You know what? I don't even know what to say about that Spike quick. Um, Johnson says Gladys has always been so. I mean, and that's very true. But that's the thing, Jonathan. Even Sasha should have knew about her history, though. Lisa, I wouldn't harm a fly in real life. I'm a pacifist, other than protecting my kids and my mom. But you're a very nice woman. Yeah, okay, all right, broski. All right, you know what, Kyrie? I'm gonna have to listen. I'm gonna have to have you back on here tomorrow. I'm gonna have to have you back on here tomorrow, sometime this week, because guys, you wilding out. You wilding out with some of these comments. Justin says Gladys, but yeah, yeah. That's very true. The sad thing is, yeah, I would sit there and say the same thing. To be fair, I felt like she kind of did a little bit, but it didn't. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad. Fly quick, I don't know how we pushing a 4 to a 5.5. Like, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it. In case I hit that GH have made me care about Gladys of her redemption arc wasn't going to. Hmm, yeah, think about that for a minute, bro. Okay, Kyrie, have you been drinking tonight? I don't know what all this bebop and rocksteady talk is, but the hell are you talking? Whoa, bro, what what are you talking? Alright, broski. But yeah, you know what? And Jess thinks that I'm capping tonight. That's what that's what I'm trying to figure out, Jess. I don't. You know, Jess, you say that first of all, I'm not capping. And you thought that I was capping, which I'm not. But Kyrie's is on something else. I sit there and say that. Leslie says, I made a new B&B review to see how it felt. It was mostly a rant. Then I would definitely watch it before I go to sleep tonight. Leslie's Maxie is a. I'm sorry, what? To be fair, yes, Spike, wait, that's true. I don't know what the hell you're talking about otherwise, though. Okay. All right. That's Krista. Is he actually still is her dad actually still on the news? Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I was simply trying to figure out what what Kyrie's just talking about. Darby says, I don't think she's up on that. I think that might have been. No, I don't think she's up on that. But I'm just trying to figure out what Kyrie's just talking about. It's okay. Well, Jonathan, if he has, okay, is he actually still on there though? That is he actually still on the news? Spot quick. Okay. You know what? I don't, I don't have enough. I don't have enough alcohol to sit there and try to. Krista, I love you. That's yes. Her says, "Hey, someone people might put Maxie in as a." All right. Well, you know what? Johnson says, "Let's find out." I want to sit there and find out. Not in Orlando, Krista says. And Kyrie's is just. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Try asking me. I have no idea what I do is compare Maxi as a. And you know what? And you know what? And Jeff said that I was capping tonight, but okay. Spike Quick says Albert, grade Donna and Sasha. Sasha is a 8.5, and Donna is a 9. Donna's a 9. Yes, hit that black hit that like button. I'll put sit there and say hit that black button. Hit that like button. Um, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go, Spike, because you're a kid. You know, Kyrie. I'm gonna sit there and see if you say the same stuff tomorrow, because I feel like at this point it's just late. Maybe you're just kind of tired right now. You're saying a lot of things that aren't really making a lot of. sense. So I'm just, guys, I'm gonna sit there and put this in a vault of lapse of judgment. I'm gonna put this in the vault of lapse of judgment. I'm just gonna keep it there. Spike, like I'm gonna give you a pass because you're on the younger side, so I'm gonna give you a pass. Last thing is done is the least annoying Logan's sister, so there so that's going for okay. Yes, make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit the share button because those actually been really helping me out a lot as well. We've been getting some new people in this chat because of that. So definitely make sure you hit the share button. Um, because the share button has actually been helping out before I became the he said, I remember Saturday morning cartoons and Sarah, I missed those days before I became the one who had to buy. Oh, Darby says, Kyrie's Albert is saying you're old and tired. I'm just saying that well, I was just gonna sit there and say he was just tired, but okay, Darby. Kyrie said done is a seven. Okay, you know what, Kyrie, we're gonna have to talk about this more tomorrow because I feel like we need to get our rating system adjusted, Kyrie. I feel like that's just the best thing moving forward. Johnson says not sure if Mike Storm is still doing the news or not. I'm gonna look it up. Look it up. Spike quick again. You're young. No, 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 no. Actually, no, no. That's actually not true, Spike quick. It's no. My rating system is actually just fine. It's actually perfect. It's not just fine. It's just perfect. In case I'm too. Yeah, we got to fix that. We got to fix that rating system, Kyrie. But don't worry. I'll walk you through it. You'll be fine. Anyway, I was supposed to sit there and leave a half an hour ago, but once I start doing these live streams and everything like that, it's just um you know. No, 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 no. We gonna work on that tomorrow, Kyrie's. We gonna work on that tomorrow. It's just a little off kilter. We'll, we'll fix it now. I got you. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk more about that tomorrow. You know what? Okay, let's just take away Donna for a minute because I feel like she's too much of an easy target. Let's go with Audra Charles. Let's go with Audra Charles from The Young and the Restless. Okay. Yeah, Kyrie's, the more you talk, the more we have work to do, the more work we actually have to do. But we'll get you up though. We'll get you up to speed. You just yeah, we have a lot of work to do, Kyrie's. Last this says my rating system takes likability and personality as well. Well, yeah, and I get that, last day, like that's your rating system, right? But yeah, okay, Spike quick. But just a general rating system does not include personality. So anyway, as fun as this is, okay, well, yeah, I don't know about you, Spike Quake. You're a kid, so and Kyrie, how long ago was that? See right there, I just said something that's going to get me canceled. Thank you, Kyrie. Anyway, with that being said, Yeah, I think I. Unfortunately, I do actually have to wake up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna end this live stream. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. This was actually a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun. So thank you. Yeah, I don't. We gonna talk more about that tomorrow. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Johnson said, join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Abby Bostic. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, Goddess Jess. Jess says my bones be sore too. Have a good night, Jess. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Darby. Thank also let everyone thank Darby again for the membership. Like that. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night, Blackmon, aka GQ. GQ. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Spiderquake. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Ambassador Sam. Have a good night, Kyrie. Kyrie says, good night, Queen Jess. Good night, Nikisha. Darby. Yeah, seriously. Darby was awesome. Thank you. Have a good night, last day. Let's pick this up. Yes. We'll definitely pick it up back tomorrow. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Queen Nikisha. Nikisha, good night, everyone. This was fun. I missed y'all. Won't be here much during this week, but I'll see y'all Saturday and Monday for sure. Yes. Well, I look forward to seeing you, Nikisha. But Craig says, Albert, like looking at magazine of boomers. Okay, Spider Quake. Okay, Spider Quake. Well, you have a good night, my friend. Have a good night, Crystal. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Melly Mel, my heart queen. Who still looks at magazine. And just, of course, Cherry Ice Cream. Oh my God, thank you, Cherry Ice Cream. I love the fact that you're here, seriously. Not just because of the name, but just your presence. So thank you. You make a great addition to the live stream. And Jess says Albert is a boomer. That's Jess right there. Always putting me exactly, Spike. Wait, that's Jess right there. Always putting me in my place. We're gonna talk about those comments tomorrow, though. We're gonna talk about those comments tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. We gonna talk about those comments tomorrow, Jess. I'm not letting you up the I'm not letting you up the hook just because you're cute. So, but thank you, Cherry Ice Cream. Thank you. Bachelor Sam says that name is very cool. Yeah, I am. Exactly, Jess. You know damn well what I'm talking about. So we not. I'm not letting you go from that. You cute, but you know. Have a good night, Darby. Oh my God. All right. Well, everyone, everyone have a great night. Stay safe. By quick distance he was playing. Have a good night, Janet. And if I missed you, you know who you are. And yeah, I'll see you in the next live stream. Yes, have a good night. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. I love your name, by the way. Cherry ice cream. It always reminds me every time that you're on, I'm like, I gotta get some ice cream at some point. All right, everyone. Have a great night. I will see y'all tomorrow in the next live stream. Damn, Jess. Jess is still seems to slaying people even after I'm about to end the live stream. It exactly exactly Spider Quake. I was like, Jesus Christ, Jess. Jess does not mess around. I'm still I'm still not letting her off the hook without the comment, but just don't play that. I love it. Laters.